Okay, so what's new in the bee yard? Well, this past weekend we did our end of year honey harvest. We ended up taking off almost 400 pounds of honey this past harvest, which is just fantastic. Especially considering we started this year with 4 hives of this size, two brood boxes, and just this season those 4 hives went on to produce an additional 5 hives, bringing us up to a total of 9, along with that surplus of, between the 2 harvests we did this year, almost 500 pounds of honey, surplus honey. So that's nothing coming out of their brood boxes, that's just what we took out of the honey super. So that's a fantastic result. We're really happy with that. And now with honey season done and behind us, now we're looking ahead to winter and the steps we need to take to start getting these hives ready to overwinter. And for us as beekeepers, that really boils down to 2 main things. One is monitoring and treating for varroa mites. Varroa mites exist in almost every single bee colony. It's just a matter of how many are in there, not whether or not they are. And varroa mites spread illness all throughout the population of your colony. So if you're not monitoring and managing those mites, it's only a matter of time before that catches up and eventually kills your bees. So that's one thing we're doing right now is treating for varroa mites, and I'll do a separate video on that because that's its own subject. It's important, but it's, like I say, it's a separate video. So the other piece we're looking at this time of year is, now having taken off all the surplus honey from these hives, we want to make sure that the bees still have sufficient food stores to see them through the winter. The bees hibernate in these boxes over winter, and they slowly consume their honey stores as their food source to see them through until next spring when all the flowers come back out. So we have to make sure that they have enough honey in there to see them through. And I've been into these hives, they're in good shape, but if they're feeling a little light as we come through fall, then we've looked at feeding them up with some 2-to-1 sugar syrup. So that's the other piece we're looking at right now. And that's kind of our focus. The bees are also focused on the same thing. Like, they recognize that it's fall. The queen's already slowing down dramatically her egg laying, and the space allocated in these 2 boxes, that was allocated in these 2 boxes towards raising new bees, the brood nest, has really shrunk now at this time of year. And all the space that was being used there is now being backfilled with honey. And these boxes are slowly turning into one big block of honey that they're going to eat over the course of the winter. So again, that's kind of where we're at right now. That's the focus this time of year. I'll do another video on the mite treatments, but I just wanted to give a quick update as to what's going on, and also say that if anyone does want any honey, we have an absolute boatload of it right now. So just shoot us a message and we'll hook you up. Okay? So I think that's it for now. Do another video soon on the mite treatments. See you then.